Guys, Bitcoin is seeing a massive dump, and this could only be the beginning of a massive crash following in the next couple of weeks. I will tell you exactly what I'm expecting from the Bitcoin price because, as you know, I'm still in around $10 million worth of long positions. This is actually wrong, guys, because in my yesterday's video, I mentioned, and after this video got uploaded, I said we have to break the $48,350 level in the very near future. Otherwise, I would scale down my long positions. And I also mentioned that if we don't close the daily candle above the $48,800 level, I would as well scale down my long positions. And we did this, so I'm not in $10 million worth of long positions anymore. I took my high risk trades off the table because we had to expect a dump after not breaking those price levels that were just crucial for the continuation of this current bull market. Guys, I want to make sure that as many people watch this video as possible, because I will tell you exactly what you have to look out for in the upcoming hours, the upcoming days, and this week especially, to know if we are going to continue this bull run or if we are going to fall into the next bear market, because people tend to overcomplicate things a lot. I see a lot of YouTube videos, all kinds of stuff, talking about indicators, fundamentals, all kinds of complicated stuff, but it's actually very, very easy, and I will show you in today's video. So guys, I would please make sure that as many people as possible see this video. Share it with your friends. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, activate the bell, leave a comment down below, and push the YouTube algorithm so as many people as possible see this video, so nobody gets surprised by the next big Bitcoin price move. But let's not talk too much. Let's just jump right into the charts. As always, I really, really appreciate all of you guys coming to my channel each and every day, subscribing, liking. My last video again reached 3,000 likes, which is absolutely amazing. But like I said, let's not talk too much. Let's just jump right into the charts. So first of all, I want to take a look at the smaller time frames. I mean, as you guys can see, Bitcoin just completely disrespected everything we had on the smaller time frames. We tried to bounce here, but after not closing the weekly candle bullish, you know, it's very clear that people will sell off their Bitcoin because the weekly candle didn't close bullish, and then it doesn't matter. As I always tell you, the bigger time frames overwhelm the smaller time frames. So if we now have a bearish close on the weekly time frame, and we had that, as you guys know, I told you guys we need to close above the $84,800 level, but we got perfectly rejected at this price level as we predicted it, and now the weekly candle is dumping for this week, at least in the beginning of the week. But also I mentioned to you guys in the yesterday's video that it is possible that we are dumping to $45,000 in the upcoming week, so within this week, and this is actually happening now on Monday already. But we have a big problem because the Bitcoin price actually already dumped below our most important supports on the smaller time frames. I mean, we don't have a daily candle close yet, and as you guys can see, Bitcoin loves to wick below support and resistance, or wick above resistance in this case. But like I said, this is now not the end of the world. We haven't closed this daily candle below our very important support line and below our daily EMA ribbons. But as I mentioned to you in the last videos as well, our chances of continuing this bull market already have dramatically decreased because we didn't manage to have the bullish weekly candle close that we wanted to have to continue this bull market. What am I looking out for now in the next couple of days and in the next and in this week, especially till next Sunday evening? I'm looking that Bitcoin doesn't break the $45,200 level. And why is that? It's very simple. As you guys remember, we compared this chart movement, this price movement, with this current price movement. And as we see, we didn't break the Fibonacci retracement levels in this one. We didn't break the Fibonacci retracements in this one, as I showed you in the last videos. And that's why we dumped. Now, the problem is that the last time we not only dumped down to support, no, we dumped way lower. We actually had a huge 40% correction after dumping below this support line. For sure, this chart fractal is a lot smaller than this one, so I don't expect a 40% dump if we close below if we close the daily candle below this upward sloping support line. But I just have to say, guys, it's just not looking good for the Bitcoin price if we close a daily candle far below this price level. For sure, I just want to make sure that you guys also know that we are a little bit flexible, right? We can redraw this line a little bit. We could even draw it like this. In theory, we could also connect these closes like this. This could also be the case. So, like I said, we always have in a kind of way a support and resistance area and not only a very clear line. So I mean, until the $43,000 level, I would say we would still be able to close this weekly candle bullish. But everything below that, if we see a weekly candle close, a daily candle close below the $43,500 level, I can already tell you guys that I will 100% close most of my Bitcoin long positions, because I don't want to be exposed with such high trades with big margin in them if there's a chance that we actually, and for this I will go to the bigger time frames again, if there's a chance that we actually end this bull market here for now, and every single time we got rejected out of this 8-year support and resistance channel, just remember guys, almost every single time we have seen then a big dump coming down to our crucial forever support, 8-year, 10-year, 11 support for the Bitcoin price, this green down here. We always have retested this after we had a high. Look, we retested. It's so easy actually. We tested the 11-year support and the 11-year resistance. We corrected down, broke the 8-year support and resistance, went all the way down. We tested the 11-year resistance, broke our 8-year support and resistance, all the way down. We didn't manage to break above our 8-year support and resistance, all the way down. We didn't manage to break the 11-year resistance. Now, this week we'll decide if we're getting rejected here or not. And if we're getting rejected, I mean, if history repeats itself with Bitcoin, that most of the time happens, right? We have to expect another huge correction coming for the Bitcoin price. And this could actually go down to around $26,000, to be honest. And I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world, right? I mean, in the big picture, I won't sell any Bitcoin. Even if we drop down here, I wouldn't sell any Bitcoin. Then the next run just takes a little longer. But in this case, even our high for this run would be then way higher. But I just want to show you guys what's the worst case, and also how you can now easily just tell what is going to happen. You don't have to look at the hourly time frame. You don't have to look at some random fundamentals. You don't have to look at some random indicators and whatever. You just have to look, are we closing this weekly candle below or above our 8-year support and resistance? And if we're closing it below, chances are very big that we see a massive correction in the upcoming months, and then for sure I won't open any long positions and won't expose me to unnecessary risk if I can just wait till we break this 8-year support and resistance channel. And if we close this weekly candle inside of our support and resistance weekly channel, 8-year support and resistance weekly channel, then it's also very easy, because then we will have a next week's candle, and then we can take a look on the smaller time frames, and then we can see, okay, we have a lot of bullish signs on the smaller time frames. This could help us to break above this very important 8-year support and resistance channel on the weekly time frame. And then again, if this doesn't happen, it's not time to open any long positions. It's time to wait for the next weekly candle. So why would we completely over exaggerate every single dump that we see in Bitcoin, or we would look at the 30-minute chart and the 1 hourly time frame to predict what is going to happen for the Bitcoin price in the next couple of weeks? This doesn't make sense. If we want to predict what happens for the Bitcoin price in the next couple of weeks, we need to look at the weekly chart. So this is why I told you guys, please share this video, leave a like, comment down below, push the YouTube algorithm, subscribe, activate the bell, so as many people see this as possible, so nobody gets wrecked by any weird indicators and crazy chart patterns on the smaller time frames, because the people just have to understand, if you want to know what happens to Bitcoin in the long run, just look at the big time frames, not at the 1 hourly time frame. The 1 hourly time frame, 4 hourly time frame, and daily time frame should only be used to determine how big the chances are of the weekly candle closing bullish or bearish. And if then those smaller time frames actually are able to perform the bullish breakouts, then we can open new long positions or scale them up as soon as also the weekly candle then closes bullish, and then you have a weekly candle bullish confirmation, you have all the small time frames bullish, and then you can go ahead and open leveraged long positions. Otherwise I wouldn't touch leveraged long positions, because otherwise it's just way too risky to trade the 30-minute time frame, in my opinion, because as soon as the weekly candle closes here, we can have a massive W pattern on the 30-minute chart. Nobody will care about it, because everybody that has big money, that really moves the market, looks at the weekly chart, thinks we have a bearish weekly close, it's time to sell a little bit, and then it doesn't matter what chart pattern you have on the 1 hourly time frame or the 30-minute time frame. Just a small side note here, maybe a little bit of trading psychology for you guys to understand and to help you guys maybe in the future. But I think most of my community seems to be, I mean, the comments I'm getting, my community seems to be insanely smart, and I mean, all of you guys are very new to this channel, and I really hope that I can give you some very, very important information. But like I said, this is not the end of the world, guys. Keep in mind, we can still close this daily candle bullish, and even though I mentioned to you guys that it wouldn't be good if we close the daily candle inside of our daily EMA ribbons, we just have to agree. I also have to agree with the fact that our fundamentals are looking insanely bullish. The Bitcoin reserves, the Ethereum, the crypto reserves on exchanges are going down. So the supply on exchanges dries down because people are taking their cryptos into long-term holding wallets. You know, we have so many other indicators. We have the stock to flow ratio. Everything is on track that we will continue this bull run actually to the upside. So it's very simple, guys. Let's just wait for this daily candle to close. If we are closing above the $45,200 level, I can already tell you guys I won't scale down my long positions today, and also there's no reason to panic. Actually, as long as we stay above the $43,500 level, there's no reason to panic yet. I think if we close this daily candle again bearish, if we close this daily candle below the $45,200 level, I will again scale down my long positions a little bit, and I will wait to open new long positions for one single thing, and I can already tell you what this is going to be, because if Bitcoin manages to reverse this week, and I mean, we have to reverse this week in a kind of way to see a proper reversal. And I mean, it's like I said, this is it's not as likely as usual with Bitcoin going up, right? We now maybe have like a 65% to 35% chance that this bull run continues. To be 100% honest with you guys, I don't want to start and tell you guys we are so bullish, even we're not. That's just not the case. I mean, I want to stay truthful and stick to what the charts are telling us, right? So if we close the daily candle above the $45,200 level, I won't scale up my long positions, I won't scale them down. I will just wait for Bitcoin to then form this W pattern, guys. This W pattern is one big chance for the bulls here, I think, because this is Monday, we have a couple of more days, we have exactly enough days to form a perfect W pattern here. We have massive support below us, we have the daily EMA ribbons, we have this this broadening wedge upwards rising support. So we have a lot of support below us. The Bitcoin bulls can use this to accomplish a bullish weekly candle close actually this week. So let's just keep an eye on those very important price levels. Let's keep an eye on the $45,200 price level. And for sure, I mean, it is possible. We have seen it in the past that Bitcoin now completely gets bought up and we are closing a daily candle above the $49,000 level. And I mean, this for sure would mean that I will scale up my long positions once again. So you know exactly what price levels I'm keeping an eye on, what price levels I would scale up my long positions, what price levels I would scale them down. I think this is all you guys need for the next 24 hours till I upload my next video. And in 24 hours we see each other again on this channel anyways, and I will tell you exactly if we have maybe also then again on the smaller time frames chart patterns that could support us breaking here to the upside. So guys, if you don't want to miss any of this, please subscribe to the channel, activate the bell. I would appreciate it if you could smash a like on this video, comment down below. Like I said, share the video with your friends. I just want to make sure that as many people see this video as possible, because it's not so complicated, guys. We just have to keep an eye on a few price levels and then we already know what to do. You know, it was yesterday, in yesterday's video, it was the same. We just had to keep the eye on 3 price levels and we knew exactly if we should scale up our long positions or scale them down. And for the big time frames, I mean, we are talking now about the weekly time frame. So this video is actually not only interesting for traders, but also for people that buy Bitcoin to hold it for the long run, because I know that not everybody is like me and is just saying, hey, I don't care if my massive portfolio loses 50% in value in 2 weeks and then gains another 200% in the upcoming weeks. For me personally, I'm in crypto since a very long time, not as long as maybe Da Vinci or something like that, but since the end of 2015. So I've pretty much saw a lot of ups and downs, and for me it was always the best to just hold on to my cryptos and not sell any of them in the long run, and just use the volatility in between with trades to just even increase my portfolio even more by just using this volatility in between to open trades. But most of the time I'm even just opening long trades. And as you guys know, like I said, I'm always sharing if I'm scaling up, scaling down, or anything like that. Either way, I would say, guys, if you liked the video, smash up the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, activate the bell, and we will see us in the next one, probably tomorrow if the Bitcoin price does something crazy, maybe even in a second video today. Till then, bye.